Welcome back to our Customer Centricity series, where we're exploring the journey to becoming a customer-centric organization. Now, in episode 1, we discussed what being customer-centric was all about and the benefits it can bring. We set out the 6 dimensions of customer centricity that could be used to assess your organization's status in this regard and act as a guide for how your customer centricity can be improved. So if you missed that, you might want to press pause now and go back and check out that first episode. In the last episode, we looked at the first of those dimensions, strategic direction and commitment, and how this can drive customer centricity in an organization. We discussed the attributes of brand purpose and promise and commitment to vision, and explained how these areas are instrumental in shaping a customer-centric approach and guiding your business practices. Today, we'll look at another dimension, culture and management, which is about having the governance structure and culture to support the customer centricity and its improvement. Today, we'll explore the attributes that define customer-centric culture and management, and we'll discuss how they shape business practices and provide real-life examples of organizations that have mastered this dimension. As before, there's a critical question that we can ask ourselves as an organization to reveal how well developed we are in this dimension. And it's this: do we have the governance structure, highly evolved, and the culture that we need to get us to where we want to be? Now, organizations in the early stages of their customer-centric journey can articulate the culture they aim for, but unfortunately, they're unlikely to have it. Organizations that are further on are able to demonstrate business decisions that consistently align with a customer-centric culture and the management approach. And businesses that are really at the top of this dimension exhibit a culture and governance that are entirely optimized around the customer. And at this level, it's like second nature for everyone in the organization to make decisions with the customer in mind. It's not just a strategy, it's part of the organization's DNA. Employees in these organizations take ownership of the customer experience, and they're always looking for ways to enhance it. This dedication results in greater customer satisfaction, greater loyalty, and obviously sustainable business growth. Now, as with the other dimensions, culture and management has a set of attributes that we can use to kind of examine it. Culture and management has 4. It's about governance and management. It's about the right people, a learning culture, and colleague engagement. And first up, we're going to look at governance and management. Now, this refers to how customer-centric initiatives are driven and managed within the organization. And for organizations at the start of their journey, improvements are usually driven by individuals, by heroic, maverick individuals who take responsibility for an issue within their business area. At the other end of the scale, it's no longer these individuals, but all business areas are responsible for delivering the plan and considering the customer when making business decisions. It's about creating an organization-wide commitment to improving the customer experience. And when this happens, customers feel heard, valued, and cared for across all touch points. They experience consistency in how they're treated, and they can expect much higher standards of service, no matter where they are or where they interact within the organization. Now, a robust governance structure for employees is great too, right? It translates into clarity around roles, responsibilities, and expectations. It means having a clear vision and a strategy that guides decision-making at all levels. And as a result, employees feel more empowered as they understand, where they fit in, how they contribute, and the part they play in delivering an exceptional customer experience. Now, this transformation from, a fragmented approach to a much more coordinated strategy really does underline the importance of the need for a robust governance structure. It's about having the right strategy and ensuring it's implemented and executed across the organization, which is all about governance. The next attribute is the right people. And this speaks to the importance of aligning recruitment, coaching, and the management of people towards the strategy, the customer-centric strategy. Now, organizations starting out on this journey may focus on more customer centricity in their recruitment and colleague development approach. For example, they might seek candidates with a strong track record of customer service, or those who are able to demonstrate empathy and responsiveness to customer needs. They may also initiate training programs to cultivate these skills among existing staff, ensuring that everyone within the organization shares the same customer-focused values and is equipped to implement them in their day-to-day roles. Now, this alignment between people and strategy is essential for translating customer-centric principles into practice, fostering the right culture where the customer always comes first. Now, customers notice how colleagues treat them, right? When an organization hires the right people, customers can expect more empathetic, understanding, and helpful interactions. They'll sense a genuine interest in their needs and a desire to go above and beyond to provide excellent service. For colleagues, being the right fit for a customer-centric culture means feeling more aligned with the organization's values and goals. They experience greater job satisfaction, right? They do. They really experience, more pride and satisfaction in their work as they see a direct impact of their efforts on customer happiness and business success. In turn, the organization becomes a place where they feel they can thrive both professionally and personally. Now, the third attribute is learning culture. It involves creating an environment that enables and encourages the sharing of best practice. Organizations starting out on their journey recognize the need to share best practices, but as they become more experienced and capable, we see them actively sharing worst practices as well as best practices internally as part of a wider community beyond their organization. So they're sharing, what they've learned about what works and what doesn't, not only amongst themselves but out into their partners and their associates, etc. This active sharing might include regular workshops, cross-departmental meetings, community forums, or collaborations with other businesses. Now, creating a culture where both success and failure are analyzed and shared fosters continuous improvement and innovation. The shared knowledge and insights contribute to developing strategies that enhance the customer experience and drive organizational growth. This attribute directly shapes how businesses operate as they continuously learn and improve their offerings. For example, companies like Amazon actively seek customer feedback. They learn from it and they constantly refine their products and their services and their processes to better serve their customers. This led to innovations like Amazon Prime, which evolved based on insights about customers' desire for faster shipping. Customers experience this as a company that really adapts and evolves to meet their needs. They see companies responding to feedback and making changes that improve their experience, and they really appreciate it. For colleagues, a strong learning culture means opportunities for growth, opportunities for development, and the ability to contribute to the company's ongoing success. Now, lastly, we have the attribute of colleague engagement, and this involves empowering individuals across the organization to do the right thing for customers. It means breaking down silos, making it easy for colleagues from different parts of the organization to collaborate on customer experience improvement efforts. Customers experience this as a seamless interaction within the company, regardless of the department they're dealing with. Whether it's sales, support, or billing, the experience is consistent and the customer is always put first. For employees, this attribute translates into a sense of ownership and pride in their work. They're more engaged and motivated to contribute to the organization's success. And there's a shared understanding of the customer-centric mission and the collective effort to achieve it. Now, how do you go about cultivating these attributes within your organization? Well, the journey starts with recognizing the need for this culture and for this type of governance structure. From there, it's about embedding a customer-focused strategy into every aspect of the operation. A good example of this is probably Salesforce, and they're widely recognized as a market-leading organization in regards to customer-centered culture and management. Salesforce has really mastered listening to its customers and genuinely engaging with them. They have this community called the Trailblazer community, and here Salesforce users can share their experiences, give feedback, or even get help with their challenges. The Trailblazer community is a two-way street. Salesforce listens to their Trailblazers. They understand them, they understand their needs, and then they act on them. Another example is the Idea Exchange platform. Now, this is really like for Salesforce, it's a treasure trove of customer feedback. Customers can suggest or post their ideas, and others can vote on the suggestions. And Salesforce then uses this insight to shape its product roadmap. One example of this is the list view control. This is a feature that Salesforce have, and it came out of a customer suggestion. They wanted an easy way to switch between list views, and Salesforce listened. They created this feature, and guess what? It made their customers' lives much easier and their products much better. This culture of engaging with customers, understanding their pain points, and continuously evolving based on their feedback makes Salesforce a genuine company that is focused on customer centricity. So, to sum up, building a customer-centric culture and management approach involves creating a learning culture, having the proper governance and management in place, hiring the right people, and fostering colleague engagement. By developing these attributes, organizations can put the customer at the heart of their business and achieve market-leading status. Now, in our next episode, we'll continue our explanation of the 6 dimensions of customer centricity, and we'll look at how to enable delivery through deploying optimal technologies, systems and tools, refining business processes, and critically empowering frontline colleagues. Okay, remember to tune in. And if you want to learn more about how customer-centered your organization is, take the self-assessment test through the link in the description. See you soon.